started a Fallout 4 game. Well, as you know, I played the last episode of Battlefront. I just love that episode. That was the best thing I did. Oh, how much inventory space I have? None. Oh, I cannot collect anything except ammo. Until I see. I'm in trouble, but okay. Am I getting a companion? No? Get off me. Give it up.
Come on, boy. It's time to...
Oh, strong. There's one companion, right?
I'm getting tired of waiting.
That amazing copyright that on. Thank you. Don't copyright. Alright then, I guess. Let's try. But before you ask, I changed my clothes before we even started this. So yeah, don't worry. Because we got no space, only ammo. That's it. Literally nothing else. We cannot do anything except just collect ammo and get cash. Right now.
Ready to get to work.
Are you gonna tell me what we're actually doing?
Look, we're pulling a job here. Big payoff. Taking some things that aren't technically ours yet.
If you expect me to work for you, I'm gonna need more information than that.
Curious type, eh? All right, I'll spell it out for you. I'm digging a tunnel in my basement. I'm hoping it'll get me past an impenetrable security system and into a big stinking pile of loot. You are gonna be doing some digging.
What are we digging for? Buried treasure?
You could call it that. But seriously, lay off the questions. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a hand, will you?
Finally get through.
Let's see what's on the other side.
Oh, yeah. You think Bobby will pay us this week?
I don't know, man. Starting to feel like we were charity. Did you just hear something?
It's crawling with mirelets. Fail! Bobby can take this job and shut it.
Good luck down there, guy.
Whoa, Krabby.
Need you.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? Hey,
Yo, what's
how
up?
you
Who's
doing,
in the
buddy?
chat?
Hey,
Dude,
how you doing, buddy?
he's not walking.
Heads up. How you doing, buddy?
He won't walk. Never mind. There's no way out. Where the hell is this? It's already out. Oh, this is right off.
Heads up. How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. Think you can find something for me? Any bad guys around, buddy?
Go on, boy. Find it for me. Where are you?
Yo, your boy Crazy Boy V30 in the building.
What's up, Crazy Boy V30? No. Well, I'm not playing Fortnite today. I'm done with Fortnite. There's nothing here. It's not targeting anyone. Alright, this is good. Let's start again. Load. Go from there, yep. This game's just glitched.
I'm not playing Fortnite.
Neither am I. I'm done with Fortnite. I'm just gonna get Fortnite for today. Oh yeah, and I could Red Dead Online.
I think we can finally get through.
Want to see what's on the other side?
Oh, yeah. You think Bobby will pay us this week?
I don't know, man. Starting to feel like a charity.
It's crawling with fire alerts. Bam! Bobby can take this job and shove it.
Stop right there!
Yeah, Fortnite's bad now. Bad as hell.
What is going on in my tunnel?
That room was filled with Mirelurks.
At least you put up a better fight than those good-for-nothings. Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. You get to be my new gun. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend. He'll want a fair cut, but we saw what being cheap got me.
That means less caps for me.
Yes, it does. There's still plenty to go around in that strong room. Don't you worry. First, I think it's best if you actually see what we're after. I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business.
Alright, so... Oh, wow, we still have a lot of ammo. waste. I just want to get rid of this ammo because I got no space to carry anything. Literally, I can show you right now if you want me to. Look, 320. Oh, it's 395 now because I took a buffet. Here we are. Can we just go from it down the city? Not home plate as an accident, but still it's fine. Hurry up, game. We're taking quite a while now.
There you are. Was wondering if you were gonna show up. Yes, it's me. I have to hide my face in these parts. People like me aren't allowed around here. Now let's get down to business. That big wall of glass looming over Diamond City is the mayor's office. Most people don't know it, but there's a strong room buried beneath. Mayor's just sitting on top of it. And that's our target. The guy has it coming if you ask me. With how he treats my kind, maybe he deserves worse.
So this is all for a good cause.
Don't get me wrong. The caps are my primary motivation. If I get to take them from a bigot, that's just icing. So, what do you say we make this party a little bigger? I managed to track down my tech guy. His name's Mel, and he is right here in Diamond City. The guy can make a gadget to solve any problem. Thing is, he's a bit locked up right now. You have to get him out of there. I can't just stroll into Diamond City security with this face, covered or not.
Tell me about this security office.
It's built into some old locker rooms, and it smells the part. This isn't a maximum security prison, and it isn't heavily guarded. No problem for someone like you, right? Pick a lock, find a key, bribe the guard. The usual stuff. Just get him out of there.
Alright then. Don't mind me, Diamond City Security.
The Institute? I ain't scared of them. No,
Mel.
really.
Mel here.
Swear.
Can I help you?
I am getting you out of here.
If so, maybe you shouldn't be announcing it so every guard in Diamond City can hear.
Totally unrelated, but I hear that there's an old glitched out Protectron unit back there. Guards asked me to take a look, but it was a real head scratcher. Couldn't do a thing.
Mel.
Mel here. Can I help you?
Do you come here often?
You know, they always say you'll meet that special someone in the last place you expect. So why are you here? You want something from me, right?
I hear you're some kind of tech expert.
You heard right. Well, maybe tech is too general. I have a thing for robots. No, not that kind of thing. but I know my way around most machines, yeah. Why?
Hi.
Yo,
Need
what's
my
up,
help?
guys in the chat? Yo, D-Master, what's up? Drop a like and sub.
No, I'm here to help you.
Mm-hmm. You need me for something, don't you? Nobody helps me unless they need something. Totally unrelated, but I hear that there's an old glitched out Protectron unit back there. Guards asked me to take a look, but it was a real head scratcher. Couldn't do a thing.
Alright then.
Officer?
You got something to say?
Why is Mel in here?
Him? He was caught trying to reprogram the robot bartender at the tap house to give him free drinks. Just between you and me, I would totally do that if I knew how.
You can let Mel out of here, or I'll break him out. Your choice.
Hey, buddy, let's all calm down here. I'll just go ahead and let him out early. All right, you're free to go, buddy.
Okay, Renzel.
What do you mean by okay, Renzel? That means. Oh, you mean by drop a like and sub that thing, yeah.
Hey, you that trader? Up from Quincy? You sell any...
Let's just get out of here.
D-Master, no. Man, давай. Going to do homework today, had a month. I got school again, that sucks.
Mel.
I'm curious what this is about, but let's talk once we make some distance, okay? Thanks for getting me out. So, you're Bobby's new toy.
How did you know that?
No one else would put this much effort in for me. God, that woman doesn't have a patient bone in her body. I wasn't serving a life sentence here. What, she couldn't wait like a day? What's the job?
Bobby can fill you in on the details.
Yeah, because I'll get so much out of her. Bobby may be shady, but she always pays up in the end. So, I guess I'll get my stuff and head over to her place.
Let's go get the game. I need to use more ammo. I got way too much.
Got yourself into trouble again, Mel?
What can I say?
All right,
I learned from the
we're
best.
all here. Mel, you want to introduce your little friend?
Yep. Meet Sonya. This little bot is going to help us move through the earth like a mole rat on jet.
I'm excited to see what you can do.
I can't wait to show you. She's one of a kind. I modified
Hi.
her radio systems to emit sonic
Yeah,
pulses
so-
at frequency.
Guys in the chat. What's up, Jake? Young, drop a like and sub. And join my
Can
Discord
loosen any
server.
sediment around.
Mel says we'll be able to get to the strong room 10 times faster than just digging. And it's a hell of a lot safer than loading this place up with dynamite.
All right, guys, get ready.
I'm not completely sure how this place will respond.
So, brace yourselves. Sonya, do your thing. So, what's the deal with the new guy?
Oh, I got lucky with this one. Came right up to my door and took the job. He takes orders, and he's useful in the fight. What more could I want?
And he's not so bad to look at either. Maybe we don't burn bridges this time. Yeah?
Come on, I'm right off the way, isn't it? Nice fun, guys. That's what I said. 1, 2, wait, that's not one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Heal up and danger gun, because this gun is dead. Get my this out. Oh, yeah. I'm on camera, great. I'm running on camera now. Not when I'm... This is definitely not when I'm
Whoa, crap. Mel.
If you find anywhere you want Sonya to blast, give me a shout.
What's the story with you and Bobby?
Well, she swears she used to work with my grandfather when he was about my age. She courted me at the bar in Good Neighbor and kept telling me how I looked just like her dead friend.
Yeah, and she was also my great-aunt's neighbor's pharmacist.
Yeah, laugh all you want. I didn't care if it was true. I was just glad to get to do something with my life. I've been working with Bobby ever since, and only regretted it occasionally.
Over here, Mel.
Sonya, you know what to do.
Whoa, crap. Whoa, crap. Whoa, crap. Hey. Whoa, 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 crap.
Goody.
Whoa, crap.
dog meat? Doesn't look like it did. I just mixed it.
We need to get through here, Mel.
Got you. Sonya. Looks like the subway's coming.
Then we're on the right track.
Ah, I see what you did there.
What?
Calm down. Mel? Get Sonya over here.
Got it. Sonya, blast time.
Hey. We need Sonya here. Calm down. Calm down.
Looks like this place was run by Mr. Handy. Maybe I can fix one up and...
I think the one robot is enough.
All right. Wouldn't take it long.
Over here, Mel.
Got it. Sonya, blast.
Bobby.
Getting closer. We're getting really close. There's a brewery near our strong room. This has to be the basement of that brewery.
Brewery, you say?
Mel, no.
Just kidding.
Hey, get him!
What are you doing? Louder, Brett. Louder. I'm not using the hunting rifle. I'm not using it. That thing is so bad.
Mel? Get Sonya over here.
Gotcha. Sonya.
My time was great. What the hell is?
Calm down, you freak. We need Sonya here, quick.
My ears open.
No, why did I do that? I'm just trying to do that.
Sonya, you know what to do.
Excuse me, Mel. Thank you.
Looks like this place was run right.
Oh wow, this is fun. What the hell?
Here we go again.
so badly. Take a stop going how we do that.
We need to get through here, Mal.
No problem. Come on, Sonia.
We're getting really close. There's a brewery near our stronghold. Now,
Goody, more fighting.
Just take careful, this is for the big guy. Oh look, who's over there?
who's there? Knew someone was there.
Hey. Get him!
Get out now.
I'm not
Here we go again.
Oh my god, that thing has so much health. This thing did no damage, it's just my flashlight. Give me another weapon. Give me the mine. This skeleton is dead. So dumb. Look at oh, he died. Yes. He's so done with it.
Over here, Mel.
Gotcha. Sonia.
I love ammo, ain't that? Right, does that mean that I got my hammer back on my desk guns? No. I'm not using that right now. No. Not that right now. Yeah, but I did get on with that.
We get it. You're zombies.
Mel. Mel.
Anything else you want
Bobby.
Keep moving. The Diamond City strong room is to the southwest. Great. Now my socks are wet. Well, guys, we're right under the Diamond City strong room.
You sure this is the right place? I've been mapping it out, and I think Diamond City should be a little further north of here.
I don't have a doubt in my mind. How about a little trust for the boss?
Mel's right. This can't be Diamond City.
It won't be hard to prove me wrong. Let's go up there. You all will be thanking me while we count the caps. We still need a way to get up there, though. Mel, you think your robot will work here?
Look at this place. The foundation is already crumbling. One blast from Sonya, and I bet the floor above will come right down.
Well, then make it so.
You won't want to be in the room for this collapsing foundation and all.
Good thinking.
All right, then. Everybody clear out. Sonya, prepare yourself for a blast at maximum power. Here we go. That didn't sound good. Seems okay.
Now let's get up into that strong room, shall we?
Oh, no, Sonya!
Pull yourself together, Mel. We don't need that thing anymore anyway.
But
You can make another robot with the haul we get from the strong room. Keep your head in the game.
Mel.
I'm beginning to wonder what we're gonna find in that strong room. What if there are dead bodies in there or something?
Don't listen.
What does this have to do with Hancock?
Yeah, about that. As Mel guessed, this isn't the Diamond City strong room.
I see the rest of you are in the dark about this. Nice no-nos. You all just broke into Hancock's storeroom. You know, Hancock, the mayor of Good Neighbor.
Damn it, Bobby.
Listen, guys, I know this isn't what you expected, but there are still a ton of caps on the line here. Help me take her out, and all of it is ours.
This is Hancock we're ripping off here. The guy tends to hold grudges.
Counteroffer. Just go back into your tunnel, and we can forget this ever happened. What do you say?
Come on, Bobby. At least if we leave now, we leave with our lives.
Well, shit, you're right. I'm not one to give up, but I know when I'm outmatched. Let's go.
Thank God. I don't know why I trusted you again, Bobby, but that was the last time.
You'll get over it. Now let's split before the girl changes her mind.
What a waste of time.
You made the...
Hey.
You made the right move.
Sorry to cause you trouble.
The boss will understand. You didn't know what you were doing. Here, take this. A token for doing the right thing.
Really? I really don't have space.
Hancock will be happy to hear about your loyalty. You should go pay your respects in person. It's best to stay on Hancock's good side. Trust me.
Wait, am I missing any down it? Wait, what? It has. Please see what it has. will do that, but no, let's just go to Sanctuary Hills again. Oh, we have no clue what he was doing to say. Oh, we spent 1 hour on one mission. That's not a great thing for me, is it? Time is valuable right now. Wait, let me remove this real quick. Let me change that. just gonna put in random cap because I really have no clue. I feel like this stuff from the start.
You came to visit. I almost thought you wouldn't.
Hey, now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
A job? For me? Really?
Yeah, I think your sales experience can be a great asset.
Still giving him Sanctuary House.
You do? Well, that's great. I won't let you down.
We got artillery from right. We already have artillery. Give it a... Well, we're low on bats, so yeah, let's just put some sleeping bags down. There you go, people. Have fun. There's a way we put this as well, I think. Look at the bands come out. Doesn't look right, so let's put one down. Did I put this one over there? It's right over there. And did we put this one as well? Yep, it's right over here. I don't think we put this one there. No. Off, yes, finally, something good. Another one, we don't have enough aluminium though. Put this one as well. So this one, gonna go in. Do we have all the flags? I think we do. Yeah, we do. I'm looking which one is the last one. So just look. Outside. Okay, so put this one. We didn't put this one there, didn't we? That one there.
That Deathclaw in Concord was bad news, huh, Mom? Ever seen one of those suckers before?
Oh, sure. Plenty. One time, I killed a Deathclaw all by myself.
Tell me you killed a Deathclaw. One bullet.
Back in the day, I like the shot.
Yeah, or quite the imagination.
That's very kind. Can't go right over that. Well, anyway, if we did, we'd go the mirror ball. Can I even build that? Let's see. Nope, we haven't. Hey, yeah, yeah, that's the mirror ball. That would have been just right, but I wouldn't be able to put it anyway. So yeah. We're gonna recommend radio test too. You have already got that. You already have turrets ready. That's one right up there. Right enough for them. I've got it beside him. Can I put this thing down? I didn't know where's this secret. Alright, and there you go, customized it.
You can fix just about anything. Guns, computers. Gotta have the right tool.
Well, then let's make that simple. Let me try that. Nope.
Seems to be growing well. I need to assign someone to this.
We showed them different.
I need to assign someone to this. I need to assign someone to this.
Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future.
As for the future. Bond magazines or anything like that for me. Gunner's notes, maybe? Any notes? Maybe something in here. I do not have something here. This thing. Yeah. And this. Case notes. Do I have any case notes? No.
I'm starting to think we're finally safe from those damn raiders.
Alright then guys, let's go to Red Rocket Truck Stop and you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna change the companion and put some guns back so we get some more space to collect some more stuff.
So many humans, not many super mutants.
Gotta get that back. This is where I went at. This as well. This as well. Yeah, I do have one on me. Fair enough with me.
World is bigger than strong.
My companion first.
Nothing stays hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
So much walking. Want to do more
You
fighting?
lead, and I'll follow.
Hey,
Is there something you need?
come with me. I need your help.
You got it. Don't worry, dog meat.
Strong hope
I'll
we
take good
find
care of him.
milk of human kindness soon.
This is a far cry from working with the gunners.
Let's go. So we gotta go to the castle. I'm carrying too much now, alright.
Glad that's behind me.
Hey, sure. Here's my supply.
I just need to give you this. Where is it? There you go, let's go all the way to the castle. What's the running marker?
What's the situation?
Hey,
What is it?
over here.
I'm on it, General. Okay, this is what I've got.
Previous stream. No, no. 71 damage and then we can do 119. Sorry, Icebreaker. There we go. I mean, so we see Cabra.
Diamond City is under opposition control.
Desdemona.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Oh? What have you heard?
One of our agents took a courser. Alone. Something I'm not even sure Glory could do. And that agent is you. I'm all for one less courser in the world, but why'd you do it?
Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing stuff.
Desdemona.
I have a report here. It reads more like...
Oh? What have you heard?
One of our agents took a courser. Alone. Something I'm not even sure Glory could do. And that agent is you. I'm all for one less Courser in the world, but why'd you do it?
I needed a Courser chip. I need the code on it.
You have one of their chips? Intact? Follow me. Now. Decoding a Courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, we got a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages!
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Here you go.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Good day, mate. How are you?
Vampire King. Yeah, I'm good. How are you as well?
We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right.
I'll be back, guys. you guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's go into the.
Alright, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you institute bastard, I got you. Software in. Come on. Show me that sweet bass number. Come on, baby. There, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, does?
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good work.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
We should get out of here as soon as we can.
No, we don't have to.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
Does it matter?
No, you're right. It doesn't really. The point is that you've got it. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the symbol explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I don't know.
Find people to help you if you need to, because this is it. It's the only way you're getting in, and you have to get in. For both of us. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Protect and serve.
able to help me. They got better technology. They got actually very good technology, to be fair. So I did this easily. I know Brotherhood of Steel wants to destroy him. The railroad spotted in the distance, which I really don't care. The Brotherhood of Steel are back some minute, but don't even care about the Institute. I have a big hope that this Brotherhood of Steel will definitely help me. They're the best technology after all.
Sir.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's according to our scribes. The moment this information came to the Institute, to accomplish this goal, I've had our scribe. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
I believe you'd be better served showing these plans to Proctor Ingram. That being said, I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device with the Brotherhood. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
I think they're the ones who kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh?
Look at all
right, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
I'm not sure I can explain how it works, but a former Institute scientist gave me these plans, so...
Let me see. Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
How can you admire them? They're a bunch of murderers.
Whoa, slow down there. I want to see a huge smoking crater where the Institute used to be just as much as you do. But we have to take it one step at a time. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Of course. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
We do have a workbench. Yes, finally. We got a workbench. I knew we could find a workbench. Well, this area is mine now. Thank you. Well, only this area.
Any luck building the platform yet?
Did you figure out the rest of Virgil's schematics?
We'll know after we throw the switch. Here's a list of everything we'll need.
Sure.
Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any...
I'm on it, Proc.
I hope so. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
Okay, let's do the optional ones as well. So why not? Commands could tell me no because I don't want it. Optional for a reason.
Another day of hard work. Never change.
Okay, I do need this stuff. Oh, I don't have that. What are we waiting for? Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I'll be there. You're that minister, aren't you?
Twee. Dat heb ik ook
Garden.
gezien.
Good to meet you, pal.
Twee vast. Luckily, I know no one's gonna attack us anyway. But I just hope so that none of them are back in. If they are, sad noises.
We should keep going.
Most likely this is on pay here. Yeah, I might have still here.
Calm down, you freak.
Why don't we press some of the cameras together? What? Saw that.
Just we got company.
Oh my god, more company. What? you don't.
Stop right there!
Opening fire.
Let's go. We're doing a good job. Okay, what's our next place? Open this gateway.
We've got this. Keep your cool.
Don't move. It's all right.
Run. I don't like it noise. Don't go that.
Move along, citizen.
Finally. I hate that place so much. We have not discovered that place. But there's no marker. There. hay malan santo de ma homework din al jan phone again. Awful. I need to do this real quick. Just make sure that I have this one. Oh, wait, look at this. This for me. I'm going wrong way.
What's that?
No. It's a random for me, thanks.
I hear something.
I hear nothing, it's probably in the fight. Us, doesn't it?
That sound, what is it? What? Who's there? God, I'll be a good fight!
How are you not dead? What? Run! Oh my God, run!
Stop right there.
Made us. Now suffer for your arrogance.
Stop right there.
Stop! Human is friend. Stop! Human is friend.
No funny business.
Nice. There you go.
Now. Stop! Human is friend.
Preston must be so confused, like, how can you do that? Yeah, mate.
Stop! Human is friend. Stop! Human is friend. Stop! Human is... Stop! Human is friend. Stop! Human is friend.
Wait, do I have a work? I don't know. I just want to look if I have a workbench in there because it shows how many people are there, and I have no clue whether a workbench is actually there. What do you call it? The peer trend. This. I just want to see if there's actually a way to get a workbench in a build. Because it literally shows me just how many people are there. Like,
You should see the capital wasteland.
Look, it says 4 people, even though, like, I don't get it.
You hear about that farm run by Julius?
It's been the longest lesson I've done. I'm gonna lie.
Do you need any help with the signal interceptor?
I could use your help finding parts for the beam emitter.
I'd scout out pre-war military bases for military-grade circuit boards.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
What are the details of my mission?
I'm glad you asked. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
A nuclear engineer. Interesting.
Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
I want to know what to do if she refuses.
Nothing that would provoke a hostile response. If she refuses, you're not to press the issue. Remember, infiltration of the Institute is our larger goal. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
I'm not ready.
Fine. Wouldn't kill me to crunch the numbers a few more times anyway.
Proctor.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Shouldn't we test it first?
Not with a single frequency code. The second you arrive and the Institute figures out which signal we hijacked, they'll change the code, and we're locked out. This is a one-shot deal. So what do you say? You ready to give it a try?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform, and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. Pull yourself together and get up onto that platform. Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy. and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Come on, Sean. We need to go.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes, it's me, your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
I'll kill them for this. All of them.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
This is insane. All of it.
The degree of trauma you're experiencing right now is understandable. Please, just try to relax. I know this is all difficult to take in.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Hell of a story. But I guess it does make sense.
I'm glad you're willing to accept the truth. It's quite encouraging. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Yeah, you lost me. I don't see the point of any of this.
You don't see the connection. Let me try to explain. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics, used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assumed that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
Is all that really necessary? What's there to learn?
For now, it is enough that you understand that the Institute really is devoted to the betterment of humanity. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Talk to them so that I can like get access to the institute again. Okay. And just turn on. Is it something that I can do with this?
I wish Quentin would stop telling those stupid stories.
Almost done.
Scanning unknown identity.
Tighten up this primary drive servo.
Excuse me, Doctor.
It's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh.
They weren't
I don't
kidding.
know.
You really
Most
are
of them
here.
have lasted long
Well, all
past
right.
their projected lifespans.
I'm Allie.
If
Allie
you ask
Fillmore.
me,
You
they
can
were
think of
built
me as the
pretty well.
Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I wanted to kill the son of a bitch who murdered my wife.
Kellogg always was a cold bastard. If you ask me, we're better off without him. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Jane
Do you have time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plant.
Doc.
I wonder how
Welcome.
the Lorick family
So
is
good
doing.
to have you here.
Young
Dr.
Wally
Clayton
must be close
Holden,
to 10 years old
head
by
of the
now.
Bioscience
It's
Division.
remarkable
I
that
can't
any
wait
child
for you
can
to see the
survive
work we're
for so
doing.
long up there.
It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Take care, then.
Discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
I wasn't aware that I needed authorization.
Father may have given you the keys to the castle, but this is still my laboratory. If you plan to stay down here with us, you need to learn how things work.
Is this how you treat everyone? Or are you just putting on the charm for me?
I wasn't aware that I had to answer to you at all. You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I'm not here for any reason in particular.
That's a load of crap. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrives in the Commonwealth, you find a way to intercept our teleport signal, and now you show up at my door. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
For goodness sake, I can't find my notes anywhere.
It's done. Now let's just go straight to other missions that we have. Well, first of all, let's go straight to Sanctuary Hills, get our info.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious...
I guess I could have visited anyone. Great.
Phase
Not
3.
anything without visiting anyone.
No visible reaction to the case. Welcome to the service. Authorized personnel only.
I am seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
Forward to what now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should...
Doctor.
So, here
There's
you
enough
are.
friction as it is between us
Acting
and pretty
Director
much
of the
all the
Synth
other
Retention Bureau.
departments.
I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you.
Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Very well.
Network scanner holotape. Network scanner holotape.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Hi, mister.
Child sin. It's just remarkable.
Guys, I'm gonna come back soon. Guys, I should put another point for that because it's not fair.
Hey.
Just point me to it, yeah?
What's on your mind?
At least it's not raining.
How do you think things are between us?
Feels good to be out helping people, to be making a difference. The Commonwealth is in your debt.
Oh, nothing.
All right.
Right, rocket truck stop, here we go. The customers here, obviously.
Hey, Codsworth.
May I accompany you, sir?
Please do.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Codsworth. Take over keeping an eye on him for me?
Yes, of course, Mr. Garvey.
Strong want to kill something.
I must say, this whole partner thing, maybe it wasn't overrated.
Got some ammo. These gas. Yep, we did. There's a lot of ammo actually now.
Right? You can make a whole lot of money.
Should I customize this place first?
With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never be down.
Yeah?
There you go. Can we get archery? No, we don't have enough resources, sadly. Doesn't look like there's a lot of bags here, huh? We're running off. Don't seem to be running on fumes. What is it on board? That's cool.
I'm getting hungry. Want someone to eat?
Want someone to eat. Amazing. Strong. Let's give it to them right now. Just we do have options. I think we did. Yeah. Space, so yeah. intercept the railroad. I guess we don't have it. Beer. See that? I'm keeping the dog house up front. We don't have this, but we do have one more, so we can put anything we want now. Well, we do have power, so no, we don't put that, but we don't have enough space. We could have this in this right now. So right now, this could have very hard to see that. Here. We need some water to let this here. There you go, people are happy. The sirens, you gotta keep the sirens on, yeah. And when the clear sirens is done, just the dust to make sure it's ready.
Someday, super mutants kill everything. Human carry so much. Strong hammer. Fist was weak leader. Strong glad to be rid of it.
What's so important?
Soldier?
Someday, super mutants kill everything.
We need more cloth. We need 2 guns. What about here?
So many humans, not many super mutants. Strong game.
Do we have any of that like that? Nope. Don't.
Want someone?
Holotapes. Do we have any holotapes? Yep.
World is bigger than strong mutants.
Guns. we have it? Nope, don't.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life.
Keep leading and I'll follow you. That was the deal, right?
Any orders? I just realized that place is under attack. Any burnt stuff in this one, maybe? No.
Stay on point.
Items needed or something.
Instincts seem to be right on target. What did you want?
You know what I call a good day? What?
Pretty sure someone was under attack. Around station.
That ends without an empty stomach.
Let's go away across with them, Satan.
Stop right there! Stop right there! Stop! Human is friend. Stop! Human is friend. Stop! Human is friend.
Thanks for your help, pal.
I hate super mutants. I kill any I run across.
I'm glad you're on our side. Anyway, we appreciate the help.
Oh, what's that? Let's play, little human!
Just looking to trade a little.
Of course.
Thanks for the cow. Thank you, Dad. Oh, I didn't know he done that. I just saved him. Let's go back to Ride Rock Rockstar because I forgot to custom my stuff. The highest difficulty is really to the fighting legendary items. I know. Well, like a legendary Dat Club, a legendary Feral Gold, a legendary. Oh my god, it's just so annoying. I hate those things. What do you mean, Brian? You just helped him.
Here,
the radio want to customize this. I'll go to the one. And leave.
Sir, if I might bend your ear for a moment.
Of course, go right ahead.
So gracious, sir, I do appreciate it. I've always had such admiration for you and your family, ever since the day my visual sensors were first switched on. You and the missus, so good with young Sean, and so trusting of me to look after such a newborn bundle of joy. It just warms my nuclear core. So you can imagine the distress I felt when the bombs fell, after you fled to the vault. I searched but found no evidence of your death. I could only hope you all made it in time. And when you returned, I was overjoyed. I admit I ran a full diagnostic scan just to make sure I wasn't malfunctioning. But the news of the missus and Sean, believe me when I say it takes a true hero to live through that.
I'm no hero, Codsworth. Believe me.
Don't sell yourself short, sir. In such a bleak world as this, think of all you've witnessed and all you've done. In my 200 years, I've seen it tear good men and women apart. But you, sir, you have remained the very model of what humanity should aspire to be.
Thank you, Codsworth. That means a lot.
No thanks necessary, sir. I wouldn't hear of it. I truly believe if the Commonwealth is to turn itself around, you're the one to do it. Now, not another word. I stand firm in my belief. Let's get back to it.
Oh.
Heads up.
Sir?
Codsworth.
Here we are.
Your thoughts?
Aerial Papyrus and Comic Sans walk into a bar and the bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve your type in here."
What are your thoughts on our relationship?
Sir? Why, it couldn't be better. It only worries me that you'd feel the need to ask.
That was it.
All right, then.
Let's go. Let's go over there, Red Hill. We are see you in a bit. See you later, please. Actually, allow me to dismiss it and I'll go.
Here for work? We could...
Can I help you?
The Brotherhood needs your help to protect the Commonwealth. Donate a portion of your crops to the Brotherhood, and it will not be forgotten.
Donate? Haven't heard that one before. But raiders usually aren't that polite. Don't think I don't see what's going on here. You'll get your donation come harvest.
Every piece of decor is completely new. Yeah. True. I'm gonna do my homework after having my lunch anyway, so yeah, I won't be there. I'll play with, I'll just get on lunch I'll start you when I'm done.
Attention all personnel. This is to serve as a reminder. Scribe Naraya's mole rat subjects are not pets. They are crucial military resources. As such, they are not to be fed by any personnel save Scribe Naraya and her team. Any violation of this policy will result in severe discipline.
When harvested.
Couldn't have done a better job myself. Here are those caps I promised you. Let me know when you feel like paying another farm a visit. Those farmers don't know how good they have it. They aren't risking their lives for the greater good.
Reporting for duty.
Good answer. I've got another farm lined up for you.
I'm in.
Perfect. I'll mark the farm on your map. Remember, guaranteed cooperation.
Alright guys, I gotta go now. See ya after... Yep, see ya soon. Peace.